right, welcome back, Vicarious Mercenaries, Proxy Ninjas, and Pop Culture PhDs to the EMP Rec Room. Hope everybody's weekend has been going swimmingly. Even more so if you've actually been swimming. I'm sure it's somewhere out there somewhere. Some of you are into that aquatic kind of stuff. So, yeah, lots of goofiness going on around here. So anybody who's been watching over the last few after hours or weekly outings have been noticing some visual changes, and we are at least one step closer to getting Hyperstream 2.0 rolled out. It's not quite the all at once that I had imagined, but as things would have it, by things going wrong and being forced to get some things done, it's just been kind of happening that way. So, other than a couple visual tweaks, we'll actually have this ready to go minus the promo stuff. So things are actually shaping up pretty well. So yeah, I don't have a whole lot of wind-up time to talk about these days because I'm going to have most of that taken care of via our promo stuff, what's going to replace where the Enforcer Media Productions title is right now. But if you're not aware, there's going to be some schedule changes happening. So the official outing on Friday nights, which is normally Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern, is probably going to get moved to Sunday, which is this time spot right now. But once that's official, we'll probably move Mercenaries over to this time block, and then at best, I mean, I'm going to only guess that I may be able to get a couple after-hours sessions on a weekly basis, and if so, it's probably just going to be MechWarrior and XCOM for right now. So, I mean, I'm not crazy that it's just sci-fi and strategy heavy, but those are the longest games that we're working on, so until we can get one of those knocked out, we're going to carry on for that for a bit till we can get like a ninja game or something else, or RPG of some kind rolled in. So, if you're new or returning, welcome. This is the casual vanilla console experience where we focus on games that involve strategy, stealth, sandboxes, and most importantly, shenanigans. So, this is a spot for gamers and non-gamers just hang out, talk pop culture, whatever, and I kind of do my best to add content and add value on the fly of whatever we're working on. So, MechWarrior has normally been on Mondays, and we still will probably be able to do another session tomorrow night, because I know schedules aren't changing necessarily per se. I just don't know what the end of the week looks like, so there's a good chance we might be able to have some normalcy this week. If not, after the second half of or during the second half of the week, things may start changing. So by all means, hit the like, share, follow, subscribe, red pills. That way you know how to keep track of what's going on around here when we do change schedules, because I'm going to miss at least any of our audience in the actual time blocks. I'm hoping that anybody that is with us during those times is also on an earlier time to still catch us or for some interaction. I normally have, all of our promo stuff, but that will change. So at least as I mentioned, we are on Odysee, Pilled, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, so I'm just rattling it off on the fly. But I do want to mention this is the first time I've seen some support on the Odysee platform from a donation standpoint, so I want to shout out to Alabama Traveler over there. So thank you for that. It is much appreciated. So I think that puts Odysee in a automatic second place for support, because our Pilled brothers and sisters are absolutely running away with that. We've definitely had the most support over there. Glad to have everybody. I'm not trying to, make it a game of who's better, who's not. It's just a call out to whoever is the most active, because we're glad even to have audience support across the platforms. I know some of it's a little bit lighter just because Kick, for example, still has brutal search mechanisms, which make it hard for people to find us, and even YouTube. And I think YouTube's case, I don't know if we're battling the algorithm. I don't know if it's a matter of that or just because YouTube is such a monstrous platform that it takes time to get anything started over there. So that's going on. Also, if you didn't catch our weekly outing, I did mention that we have the next part of Chapter 2 up on our Patreon. That is patreon.com/theenforceros. I do have the link for that still in the outro, but of course I don't have it on screen at the moment. And I realize I've been fighting against the game audio, so I apologize for that. So, also, one other side note about Odysee. I went to watch our upload from the Friday video, and it's got some serious audio issues. I'm going to have to re-upload that hopefully tonight, if not tomorrow morning, because I already had an issue with the download in which the audio was skipping, but now it sounds like my already low voice is even lower as if I'm talking through a filter. So that's, I hope not a trend to continue because for the most part, Odysee has been pretty easy to work with in terms of even technical issues. But lately, on account of bandwidth and some other things, it's been proving a little bit more challenging. So hopefully, just a one-off thing like usual. But in the meantime, yeah, we're back to MechWarrior 5. So we've been working through the Rasalhague DLC. Now, this was a split set of missions, much like the stuff for the Legend of Kestrel Lancer DLC. So basically, you do a couple intro missions, and then, you know, in the in-game clock will eventually send you a notice that, like, hey, it's time to do the rest of the missions. So we are on the second part of the Rasalhague DLC, which of course means a long sequence of missions in which you don't get a whole lot of opportunity to repair your mechs or get other pilots healthy again. So I got caught by that again during this section, and in our second mission I failed, and like it's going to put us in a situation where our mechs are not in healthy shape. So I'm going to backtrack again like I have done before to make sure things are in better shape, because we actually got through the first mission pretty well, but I think probably poor piloting on my part led us into a situation that the mech got destroyed prematurely. And because I have not played through this before, I don't know what the level of consequence is for that. So we're going to run through a Redux mission of trying to make that happen a little bit more efficiently. And as always, with the new layouts and everything, if you see anything volume-wise or any other anomalies that don't come across in the stream very well, be sure to let me know in the comments, in the chat, wherever it's easiest. And of course, anybody who hasn't caught up since last week got all kinds of Studio E craziness going on over here. I moved things around, so I now have more room in the room, and it gives me more opportunity to put more cool stuff in the backdrop. So that was an exciting byproduct of changing a few things around. Okay, so today's the 13th, yeah, so these are all from last week. So we've got R1. That's probably right when we started. I did not think to save it before we took off on the mission, so we could go all the way back. I mean, granted, I had an issue. Actually, there's no save point. Or actually, this save point is the beginning of the mission. Could take a chance here, hop right into the mission, and see if I pilot better. That might work. If not, we're going to start to run into issues here of going back to the beginning of this, just in case any of these autosaves overwrite these ones from the first outing. So we'll take a gamble here. We'll hop at the beginning of this mission because I did have a heavy mech. I just, you know, started losing stuff. So yeah, definitely so far pretty happy with this new layout. So definitely want to go for a more immersive backdrop. After all, I do call it the rec room. I want it to look like a room of some kind, not just a flat sheet of diamond plate. Although I do love diamond plate, but need to go for something a little more pizzazz, considering we're kind of hampered on the whole gaming spectrum of not having the latest and greatest PC hardware to compete with whatever else is out there of the same variety. Got to go with original consoles, true retro experience, and then dress it up a little. Alright, so this guy, Mother Goose, the Zany Zebra, is at it again.
And causing general mayhem across Rasalhague after our declaration of independence. While many of them fled the system with Taishu Kurita,
The Crusaders, kind of cool. Those are the ones we kind of experimented with.
For the good of our people, we need to bring them to justice.
Kind of drunk piloting here, apparently, because I can't adjust my mic and whatever at the same time.
The regulars will likely attempt to destroy it and any evidence of their insurrection.
That's right, this is a defense mission. Okay. So, I got everything secured, and then I ventured out, and then I think by engaging, I got myself a little too overextended, which led to crushed grasshopper. This is kind of cool. I like that, you know, I know we got runways in some of these, it's kind of cool that this is already staged. Oh boy.
Let's make our quarter.
Target acquired.
Let's see how that does.
Bad people on radar.
Bugs Bunny over here. Bad people coming. Look out. There we go. So we're gonna have to step outside of the zone here to go take care of that tank. That was another annoying thing, is we'd be busy fighting mechs on one side, then you got a turd artillery launcher from the other side that you can't see, taking your attention away from the overall fight. Ooh, that got him, so kind of relying on sensors to know if you actually got a hit or not. There we go. Of course, and they're already pushing on the edge here, and got the grindy, slow grasshopper. And this one's already pushing on the base. Yes, VTOLs. We got mechs to worry about at the moment, thank you. Ouch. Hit in the face by a Wolverine who's out circling me. Alright, Dragon, get to work.
Target is done.
Alright, Bugs. Good job. Step on the thing? That'd make an easy destruction. There we go. From downtown.
Bad news, Commander. More hostiles inbound on your position. Get ready
Bake
for
'em.
some company.
There we go. Ooh, we got some tanks for support for a change. Let me get this one from downtown. There we go. Got him. Oh, yeah. You want to take credit for my downtown kill. I got you. See how it is. It's finally going through my old list of episodes to try to write some of my zingers down. It's like I'm never getting time to put any highlight videos together, but it would be kind of fun once in a while since I've only done like 2 for Mercenaries so far. That's not going to hit from here. Got closer stuff. Ooh, even got VTOL support. I step on hardware. That didn't do anything. Let's get the closer one. Bake him with a big laser. Oh, do I even have any kind of... No, I don't have any other 5 weapon group here. Burn them. Crispy. Good job, Bugs.
Looks like you've got their attention. I'm showing multiple hostiles incoming on your position.
reinforcements. Brace yourselves.
Oh yeah, there they come.
Target acquired.
Bring your Igors. We will shoot them down. Like so. Want to stand under that thing.
Target acquired.
Hey Vitol, this should be your job.
Grab that one.
Yeah.
New target Phoenix Hawk.
Of course, I probably still won't have a salvage and pick one up. Boggles the mind how we've been playing this for a few months now, so I mean, probably decent pace into it compared to my other playthroughs, and still haven't picked one of these up yet. Ooh, not picking that one up. Kind of broke.
New target quick draw.
Quick draw guffaw.
More targets converging on your position, Commander.
Oh yeah, this is about where it got ugly. I mean, the Grasshopper's in pretty good shape for the moment, but this is a lot of heat. Especially we got one on the far side of the base, too. Cut them down as quickly as possible. Especially we got a 2 and a 3 coming in. There we go. Uh-oh. Missiles. Is that, no, it's on Atlas. It's the quick draw. Oh, the other one on the other side came through. Let's kind of take him out because he's close. He's focused on us, not the base. That's a good thing. Turn! Molasses muscles. Oh, stow it, Serena.
Damn it. Lost the component.
What are you guys doing over there? Cutting your limbs off?
New target Stalker.
Oh, that Stalker was the one that did me in. That's got some serious missiles and lasers. I'm gonna let the other guys deal with it for the moment. If I can cut down some of the other stuff, that'd be better. Like that one.
Target destroyed.
And then team up on this thing. Oh, it's kind of still outruns me.
They must be worried about what we'll find here. We cannot allow this base to fall.
What was this? Hunchback? Can't possibly have much left here. Hunchback. I will punch you if I have to. Ooh, that's hurting me though, of course. That's what I screwed up on last time. Getting a little too close. Alright, we still got the Stalker chasing us down, so now maybe if it's hurting enough. There we go. Got my missile range back. There we go. Hopefully that's a turning point. Let's see, mechs 26. Where are we at? Let's see it. I was hoping to fix this issue with the screen, but for some reason, MechWarrior.
Signatures detected. The board looks clear.
Wow.
Good. Christian, direct your infantry
Holy
squad to
shnikes,
search
it
the
worked.
base and capture all documents
That was
and
all we needed was to get
Capricorns.
past that last
We need
wave.
to find out how deep Marcus Corita's rot goes and where to find him. I'll alert Comstar and the ISF at the Combine Embassy and see if they may be of some assistance. We're already getting reports from across the Republic of other DCMS forces refusing to stand down and recognize Rasalhague's independence. This is only going to get worse until we find a way to regain custody of Marcus Corita.
Alright, stand by. I'm going to do an adjustment here. What do I need to fix here? Not that one. Wow. Surprisingly. Other than that dark screen, usually it's kind of okay at this opacity level. All right, crispy grasshopper time. 5.2 mil with damage covered at 2.2. Only took 1.5, so that's nice that we didn't go over for a change. Nice. Level 3 laser. Taking it. And a level 2. My favorites. Some of these seasoned pros out here are going to be like, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you taking like massive missile batteries? Alright, so I took 3,350,000. Van Dyke with 535. Serena, ouch, with almost 600 on the Warhammer. Lost half the torso. Well, yeah, torso and an arm. Bugs Bunny over here. Bugs Bunny and the Dragon taking a measly 8k in damage. What's wrong with you, foo? Challenge accepted for a trophy. Okay, so SRM 4, Flamer, AC 5. Another 4 mil. Ooh. You know what? That's a good call for him. Job reward. Oh, rewards. All right. VTOLs. Come on, War Dog. And another 1.8 mil. Breaking in the cash. There it is. There's what we wanted. Top speed boost. Thing is, with us being out in the field, it's going to be a little problematic with trying to... Oops, that's not what I want. Ah, cancel. I want this. So if we go all the way over here, this thing costs 1.5 mil to add it, and the refit is 25 days. So the challenge is, if you're out in the field and you're at an industrial hub, no problem whatsoever. You got the time to deal with it, but unlike right now, that ain't happening. At least we got the cash, but this thing is worth it. Now, there's only one of these, so this is the, at least as far as I've seen, top speed 1. Some of these others have level 1, level 2. Level 1 naturally being the cheaper one and lesser, you know, boost percentage. But this thing, they only gave us one of them, and it's a 15% in the middle. It's not like a 10 or a 20. Because, I mean, I think they want to keep it away from this game away from, like, you know, turn it into a roller derby or something, you know, with mechs zipping around. Kind of defeats the concept, but same time, though, it is kind of a nuisance when things are so slow. Alright, so we only need another 25 harasser, or 7 more harassers. Timeline, what do we got here? We have to depart now. Ooh, Serena is injured. Anybody else injured? No. Let's get some repairs started. We're... we still got 19 days on the Battlemaster, 39 on the Zeus. Okay, so we got 66 days. Serena will be covered. Battlemaster and Zeus will be fixed. Okay, good. So we've got time until the mission starts. It's just that we're departing immediately. Alright, we cannot afford to skip resolving some of this stuff here. Ooh, large laser. What did I lose? Hopefully it was a lesser one. You lost some level 2s there. Probably Van Dyke on that one. Ugh, that lost a lot. Level 4 flamers, level 2 lasers. Okay, I'm not worried about the level 2 machine guns. That's why I did that. 98 days. Are you off your rocker? Oh, of course, Bugs Bunny here. This will be done like in 2 minutes. Ooh, we better get some of this other stuff done. Like getting this fixed. So is anybody else missing anything? This being under tonnage is probably... Well, I can't touch its name right now anyway. So the Crusader's the one thing in question here. So we've lost LRM 15s. Let's see if we can replace with anything equivalent. We got some LRM 10s, lesser level. Streams. Higher level 15s, but or 5s. If we did 5s, we'd have more armor, maybe. Armor, ooh, armor's already looking pretty close in some cases. let's go with 10s. We'll go with the level 1s for the time being. We're gonna lose some firepower, but that's okay. Let's go. We got the ammo still. No heat sinks on this thing. So let's go single heat sink there. One on each leg. And then max armor. There we go. 416. 105 in the firepower. That's pretty good. Do I go up to level 2s on these? Those are 2 lasers look like. Yeah, let's give it a little more boost. That way if the bots are driving, they can actually kill something. Machine gun 2s. Getting kind of light. We're not going to go above a 1 for that. I think that's as good as it's going to get. SRM 6s. Yeah, pretty light in that department too. We got plenty of level 1s, so those are expendable. Okay. 25 days, that'll be ready to go if needed. What did I lose? So I lost a level 2 large laser. At least I got all... Okay, good. So I didn't lose the medium lasers. Okay, I think we're just running as lean as we can for now. Let me do a save. So we're on episode 25. Yay, run around the hangar. All these crispy parts floating around. Where's my Battle Master at? Not in the hangar, apparently. So, where's our cold storage at? It's like, kind of like, this thing ain't big enough for cold storage. It's like we'd have to drop it off somewhere. Anyway. Side note, not relevant. Let's check equipment, or the mech market. Ooh, some archers out there. For 8 to 10 mil. Another Battle Master. It'd be funny rolling out with a army of those. So the catapult's the lighter version. It's more of one of the... I guess I'd refer to it as a pod mech. It's got no arms. It's got the canopy in front of it. And the Stalker looks similar. But the Stalker is like 20 tons heavier. Okay. I think we're ready to roll out. Alright, blah, blah, blah. Fate of the Republic. That's what the Jedi said. Or not. Oh, cutscene.
Attacks continue across the newly formed Free Rasalhague Republic as DCMS troops refuse to withdraw from Republic space.
Dang DCF troops.
Taishu Marcus Korea's call to action has rallied the support of a number of DCMS commands loyal to the Rasalhague military.
What a cutscene cop-out. Just do an aerial camera of somebody playing the game.
Fight against the illegal annexation of Combine territory by Magnuson's rebel forces. The known tier terrorist has...
Just breaking from Comstar, the Year of the
Centurion.
Dragon and the Gunjino Conray of the Draconis Combine, Theodore Parida, has just released a public announcement regarding the ongoing Rasalhague crisis. Let's listen in.
The Dragon has entered a new era. As we look ahead to the future, we are saddened by those who only look behind.
Such
For the Dragon to move
speech.
forward, we must shed the shackles that bind us, limiting our power and holding us back from true greatness. By
Yes,
allowing
we
the
need more
Rasalhague
greatness by
people to be
duking it
free,
out more.
we have removed the shame that has quietly burdened the Dragon for centuries. There are those who believe that to
Phoenix Hawk.
harken back to an older time is to further the purpose of the Dragon. They are wrong. The Dragon endures because
Oh,
it
here we
adapts
go.
and embraces
want one
progress
of those. I still haven't
without
seen one. Well,
burying
I've seen one. I
itself
haven't been
in
able to buy one yet.
obsolete beliefs. Those who oppose the will of the Dragon are therefore declared Ronin, masterless warriors who think only of their own selfish desire. and
Correlate
not
the
the will
samurai
of the
ideology
Combine.
here.
To these Ronin, I say, lay down your arms and accept true honor, or follow your selfish course to a disgraceful and ignoble end.
How dare you impose your will upon me? I am mercenary, not Ronin. Oh, stuff getting fixed. Alright, so where are we at here? We have a mission briefing. That dude does not look like he could shoot his way out of a bar. Alright, so we're fighting against... Oh, we're actually fighting against Kirita-esque Ronin. No days left. Good visibility. 340 tonnage, so we're pushing the weight envelope here. They're giving us a million damage coverage. Let's bump that up to 1.8. Try to max out cash. Do we want salvage? I mean, we are doing okay on cash. Upward of almost 60 mil. If we get a couple salvages, put us at 9. I mean, it's not even going to grab much of a lower mech. Alright, let's try another 12. Okay, we'll go for 12 with 3.6 and hope that they give us a decent mech to sell or take over. And off we go. Warhammer not complete. Oh, Grasshopper probably not complete either. Let me get my Battlemaster back in play here. Zeus. Let's go other Zeus. Do we have both Zeuses here? We do. Under tonnage, but that was just because it was right on the edge. Dragon, can we bump you up to... There's 60. We can go at least another 5. Other than a broken Warhammer. Or my Grasshopper missing a laser. Let's keep the Grasshopper out of the fight. You can have the Crusader Bugs Bunny. It's unfortunate the thing is doesn't... I mean, it's a little more... It's got like a Jaeger form to it, but it's still a bit squatty. It doesn't have the same imposing demeanor as an actual Pacific Rim Jaeger. Which, by the way, it's not really visible here in the shadow, but I've got my Striker Eureka figure finally in the backdrop here, too. So you can't say I'm... I have an aversion to Western mech and mecha properties. So this is about the most we can field, and we're still 30 points under. Ouch, with a difficulty of 75. Here we go. Hold on to your butts. See, on the dark screen, that opacity looks pretty cool. You see a little bit more of the rec room. But it's a little washed out here. Of course, put my face in the water. Oh, we got more satellites, possibly artillery. Destroy the uplinks, destroy artillery. Yeah. Get moving. Good luck, Commander. Good luck. Alright. What's on our right? Ooh, that's something on the right.
They know you're here, Commander. Expect enemy artillery to be relentless.
You don't say.
Artillery emplacement destroyed.
What? Okay, so I walked over here for nothing. There's more in the back. Don't worry. In case you were concerned. Look.
Target acquired.
Is he talking about getting hit? Or is he talking about something flying in?
Target
Got him.
destroyed.
Look at that hot zone.
Target acquired.
There's a missile on that thing.
Enemy radar dish destroyed.
Okay, but what about the artillery? Still artillery, not even close. Ooh, artillery off to the right. What's this? Oh, that's another.
Target acquired.
I call these things crater makers. An extra door here. I'm shooting right in the dish.
Radar dish.
There we go.
Ah, there. It's one of the more tanks. Destroy it.
Just punch a hole in the wall. Where's that dude?
Target down.
It's behind us, and I'm walking into the heat. If he wants a piece of this, he better just keep up. We ain't waiting for him.
That's an enemy. Mech on radar.
Overstating the obvious. That's an enemy. Oh, we got lots of that's an enemies going on here. We have to run circles trying to keep me hit on the head, too. Like this. Oop, tagged me. There goes armor. Ouch. Of course, this guy's coming up from behind still. Oh, you want to hit me with a large laser, right?
Target punched out.
Oh, I lost my large laser, and I'm about to get hit in the middle of this one.
Magnussen didn't think to station any Kungs that make commands here for the transition of power. Even I could have told you that Puddlitz is fiercely loyal to the coordinator. It should have been you at the head of our new nation, Christian, not that self-serving bureaucrat. You and I both know the only reason he's in the top job is because of his backroom dealings with Comstar.
I don't like Hakon's cloak and dagger dealings either, but there's no denying that he was the one who secured Rasalhague's
There we go.
independence.
Alright, there's a piece of one.
You'll always have my respect for that, regardless of how I feel about his politics.
Acquired.
Politics.
Detecting anti-dropship batteries in the field, I've marked them on your HUD. Destroying them will allow us to provide you with some mech support if you find yourself needing it.
Yeah, well, we need it to get rid of the
Artillery batteries
batteries.
around the area to support the Ronin forces.
There we go.
Neutralize them if you can.
Am I overheating those heat sinks? Alright, where's the next battery set? This is crazy.
Ripped the heart out of that.
Nothing like playing a little game of dodgeball with a nuke.
Artillery garrison
Oh my
destroyed.
goodness. Oh, something got a piece of me on that one. Let's take some stuff out of long range here. There. These things are stupid. They're firing on their own territory at close quarters. Brilliant.
This is the spot. We need you to neutralize all enemy defenders and secure this area.
Yeah, we're
See
working
that
on
it
it.
gets done, Commander.
That's one set done. Kill confirmed. Objective complete, Commander.
Which one?
Destroyed.
Crunch. Alright, let's go for the one behind the objective. Because it's optional. And because it's optional, you gotta do it before it's not optional.
Target acquired.
Hey, try to steal my kill.
Our employer wants this area cleared of all tanks.
Well, we got that tank. Ooh, targeted kill, guys. Let's outrun them.
Target is done.
Good job, Bugs.
Damn it, lost a component.
Well, if it's a left eyeball, I don't care.
New target Thunderbolt. Target
We're
destroyed.
chasing us down.
Target acquired.
That's a pretty tall mountain for the backdrop. Some long-range missiles.
Target acquired.
Missed.
Target destroyed.
Add one more to my kill count.
Good job.
Scratch that one.
Anti-dropship batteries destroyed. Mirabog, you're cleared for landing.
Roger that. En route to the DZ now. We'll be planet-side shortly.
Target acquired.
Just don't look at that guy for a second. Well, easy on the lasers here. Firing 6 at a time, not good for the heat.
The drone site. Moving to clear the field now.
Rifleman or is this a Jaeger? This is a rifleman, I think. Yeah, let's go. Put some holes in them. Well, I'd be more concerned if you killed a rabbit. You know, I hope you killed the mech. Silly bot. Alright, I see some blue on the map. There's the support came in. Oops. Created a couple divots with that shot. Alright, trying to circle these guys. A bit problematic. What do we got here? Something without arms. Got a gimpy. Alright, get my legs sitting straight down here. My lasers? No. There we go. Okay, one more big target left.
Action on these folk.
Ooh, what's all that?
Inbound.
Ooh.
They know what we're up to, and they're going to want to stop this invasion before it starts. Hold this position.
Look at this one flopping around. What is going on here? To quote, use a G.I. Joe quote, dead guys don't break dance. Bug swat time. Oh, he had targeted enemies? Great. This is gonna get heated. Oh, there's enemies inside the circle, that's why. This is ugly. Ah, with big walls. Still in the circle here. Sort of. Barely. I hear VTOLs overhead. Oh, look at all this red inside the circle here. Not good. Get out. I'm a base. To quote myself, Dead Panther. There we go. Let's get some of this other red.
Combat vehicle rolling in. Be sure to take it apart.
Alright, you are in the circle too. Get out. Oh, you and your little tiny laser. Oh, there goes half my torso. Great. That's done. What kind of lasers did I lose in that? Let me go outside and finish off the small fry. I don't have long-range missiles. This is already a long mission. I don't want to have to do it a second time. I don't want to... Oh. Targeted... Oh, that's nice. I was panicked for nothing. I was thinking there was more heavy mechs. Those. There we go. Tank flying around. Air tank. Alright, this is blipping off the radar. Where are they at? Okay, nobody else is in the circle. Let's get this over with. Make them come to us. Plus more VTOLs overhead. I hear you. Oh, you're dead. Enjoy the landing. Oh, there's more. Done. Yeah. There we go, now we're captured. Get this mess out of here. Great, now there's more mechs coming in. Not good. Panthers handle them, but need a little help. Van Dyke's in the red. You other two, you need to do some work around here. Okay, well, I guess let's make a new door to cut across the map. Did I not finish the other artillery installations? Because I don't see anything else. Another 17%. Let's go. Side of the base is reasonably level. Where are they at? that's holding us up here? Get out. Oh. Let's go.
Good work.
Bingo.
Redux militia forces are converging on your position. They are going to try to dislodge you. Push them back.
That better be.
Reinforces on his way. Get ready for the worst of it.
Oh, really? It wasn't bad before? Oh, not good. We still got a full complement out here. Got 2 lances, but man, what are they sending us? Two Big Macs, Stalker, Crusader maybe. Alright, don't make me the meat puppet here. Come on. Help out. Put the blue guys in the front. Take this one out, get the air units, and get the last one. Yeah, go after them with your no arms up there. Come on, put this thing on the ground. Where's this thing still standing? Oh, I lost my. Did I lose my lasers? No. Okay. All right, where are the air targets? There to get the air targets. Drop ship. There he is. Wolverine. It's on its last leg.
Secure the area and prep for our arrival. After what he did on Rasalhague, don't expect Marcus Kurita to roll over for us. He'll make us fight for every meter of this system.
All stations, this is Sierra 1-1. Be advised, we've just completed re-entry. Lights are green.
Oh man, difficulty 75 for you. 30 points under tonnage. Well, 6.7 mil. The question is, how much damage was that? Because that was brutal. Okay, well, we're off by 650. Okay, so STK, what was that? Oh, Stalker. Can't afford that. Otherwise, nothing else of interest. Not concerned about low-level Panthers and fire starters. Now, this weaponry, however... Yes, please. It was a good thing I finally got some salvage in there, because we will take all 4 tier 4 lasers. We'll take a layer 3 laser. And then I think I saw something of interest up here. Well, I can either take the large laser, but these LRM... Ooh, man, these AC2s are pretty... Oh, they're 3 points, though. We don't have any double AC5s. We've got some burst fires. May want to get some backups on those. Well, let's start with that one. Make sure there's not anything else of interest. Wow, with those level 4 SRM2s. Oh, machine guns. Triple machine guns, and we are getting low. How about... Let's take 2 of those, and that won't let us do more than 1. Let's get... Get rid of the AC5. Get 2 machine guns. They're only 3s, but still, we don't have a high supply of 3s for expendable things. Alright. See how that goes. Yeah. Ooh. Captain Van... Oh, it was Serena that was injured last time. Now it's Van Dyke back in the hospital. Yeah, those the Zeus came back with, like, no legs. I mean, I know the legs are technically there, but it's like, what, is your mech crawling on its torso and its arms to get back to the drop ship? And Bugs Bunny over here, you gotta be hiding behind a rock playing, you know, Daffy and Porky or something, because he ain't doing a whole lot of fighting, it seems like. What has he got? I mean, he's gonna be sniping kills or something, because look, he and Serena got the most mech kills. I mean, it's pretty even. It goes from 9 to 13, so the spread's not all that different, but you got no turrets. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good thing it does an overall damage dealt kind of thing, too. Okay, let's see what happens. Alright, we got the next job reward done. That's fantastic. Now that 1.8 mil helped buffer some of that other damage we took. 67 mil. This is the highest payout or cash pool I've ever had, because I've actually been letting it sit there with having all the mechs that we want. Alright, timeline. Mission starts in 11 days. Guess what? Stuff's not getting repaired so easily now. But we better get it started. Good thing I left the grasshopper out of play. Alright, Zeus is wrecked. 32 days still in the other Warhammer. It ain't playing. Oh, 100 days. That's harsh. 30 days. 25 days. So virtually everything we just rolled out with is toast. So I lost level 2 machine guns, level 2 lasers. Probably some other parts. Yeah, this 143 days. Take half a year to repair that thing. I mean, we are in the hot zone, but man, that's going to leave us with the grasshopper and some lightweights. It's going to be a brutal next mission. Hopefully, well, I might be using the fire starter at that point. Hunchback's back in play. We still got the dragons, but it's still going to be pretty light. Alright, let's do a save before we move along here, because otherwise... Oh, Call to Stealth, what's up? So if you're picking up Shadow Gambit day 1, that's completely your call. I mean, but the real question is, will you have it downloaded by then? With all those day 1 releases, what's the file size going to look like on that? Unless you got some kind of pre-download going. Alright, so... Okay. You know what would be kind of interesting? You know, actually, you know, when we talked Thursday, it's got my brain thinking here. If I got... Well, I am possibly, but here's another idea, which I don't know if you bring it and we talk about it, or we just talk about it anyway. Yeah, I've got the new layout to the studio back here, and it's going to make doing some of that feature stuff a little bit more available, and I'm kind of wondering if there's a way that I could set that up so that either maybe you're playing it or something and talk about it on the way. We'll kind of figure that out, but yeah, it'll be something to talk about. Yeah, so by the way, for anybody else that's listening, we have recently completed Shadow Tactics made by Me Productions, and that was who was the publisher. I think it was Daedalic Entertainment. So that developer is putting out another game called Shadow Gambit, and it's mostly PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X. So for the Rec Room right now, the top level hardware is the PS4, which they're not producing it on this time. So otherwise, I don't have access to it. And talking with somebody over on Twitch about what to do about checking that out on the PC. So we'll see where that goes. Alright, so back to... This is just brutal. I can't believe it only gave us 11 days here. We just got everything shredded on that one. And it's even a high... Of course, they keep increasing the tonnage limit. Now, I guess... Now, here's something I didn't think to check. What... Okay. So, I guess, to their credit, we do have access to mechs here, and if we were to buy one of these before the 11 days is up, we could get some armaments on this. If not, we're flying in with one of these in this kind of vanilla format. And when I did Kestrel Lancer DLC the last time, I kind of bought one of these Black Knights, and I don't know if that's a nod to Monty Python's Black Knight or not, but yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing having its arms and legs chopped off, but there's that, there's the Cyclops, and we are finally dealing with some stuff that's heavier than what I'm rolling in with. So the Atlas, which I've yet to buy one, might be a good opportunity, and now we finally have the money in the bank. Might need it, because it's 100 tons. I think it still caps at, so no jump jets, still caps... Wait a minute, that's even less. That thing, wow, is even under the... I thought that the lowest cap was 64 kilometers per hour, other than the urban, but no, it looks like the Atlas given its tonnage, is also down there. Cyclops being the 90 tonnage, more speed, a little bit more weapons focused, but whew, this is going to be a tough call here. Highlander's a 90, kind of cool. It's got jump jets and a little bit on the weapons. That armor, very beefy on the armor, 560. Atlas, however, hard to top that at 608 from what this current selection is. Orion, 75s. There's our Phoenix Hawk finally. A little beat up, but a Phoenix Hawk, no less. Stalker at 85, Thunderbolt 65, so it's kind of looking like I might have to pick up a couple things here just to field something viable. See, I just got the Battle Master destroyed. If I were to roll in the Grasshopper, I'd have to give some of these other clowns the big stuff, especially if it's in vanilla weapon stage. If I get an Atlas and a Cyclops, that's 26 million. And we'd finally have a variety of such. I wouldn't want to be driving the Atlas, though. It's so slow. Even with a speed boost, it will still probably be slower than everything else. Decisions. It's got a lot of lasers, and it's got some... Yeah, it's got all the beefy stuff. The AC-20 is the big ballistics. It's got the big missile and a small missile, so it can do either or. So it's pretty versatile. Cyclops, mid-range ballistics, couple lasers, big ballistic. Alright, that's why I did the save, because this decision may not be a great idea, but we kind of need to get some hardware. Oh, that hurts. It takes money out of the bank. I need that money for my speed upgrades. Alright, so if we were to upgrade some stuff here, let's take a look at the Atlas at first. If we... Man, look at that AC-20 spot. Alright, so it's got single lasers. Can we field double lasers? We can. There's only a few available, but kind of beef this thing up a little bit here. 4 days. 8 days. Wow. I guess we're kind of limited by what we can put on there. How about for AC-20 instead? If we just upgrade that. We got a level 2 AC-20, 3 AC, single, wait, yeah, singles. Oh, we even got 3 burst fire. So, comparatively, that's more damage. Alright, let's do that. Actually, revert. And go for the AC-20. Ooh, they got the heavy rifles, too. That's more tonnage to work with if we put a heavy rifle instead. I don't know how it fires relatively, though. So if we went AC-20 burst fire, we got 3 of them. That's 8. That's exactly 8 days. Still, yeah, we'll just do that. Increased overall damage output by 8 points. 20 days. I can't. Man, actually, scratch that. We can't even upgrade because it's tripling the time. That hurts. All right, so we're rolling out with some vanilla hardware here. I think I may have to stick to my grasshopper unless I can fix the laser here. So I got the large laser blown out. Actually, before I switch that, is there anything in the market, even if I have to spend more on it? Large laser 1 PPC. Large laser 2 for 362,000. 8 days. That's not gonna fly. So I have to roll this with a jank broken laser and some other vanilla hardware and still run in underpowered. No, I think it's good. No, none of those are going to be fixed. This is harsh. Alright, hold on to your butts. Extra damage coverage. Let's get some extra salvage now. We're fighting some useful stuff and then get some extra cash. Aw, poor Captain Van Dyke. He needs to sit this one out. We still got O'Keefe Jr. here. We didn't dismiss Junior Ding Dong. He's still on the roster. Ooh, Captain Morgan. How did they pull that off? Man. How can we not take Captain Morgan into battle with us? This is 51. Alright, Captain Morgan in the Cyclops. Well, if we're gonna get Bugs Bunny over here, that's funny, he almost even looks like Bugs Bunny with a gray mask. The Atlas, since he's so used to hiding out. I'll take the Grasshopper. And Serena. What do we give Serena here? Rifleman's gonna get destroyed in an under tonnage fight. He usually does anyway, even on a fair fight. Give her the Hunchback's the next most powerful thing we got, I think. 83 with 320. Yeah, Blackjack ain't gonna cut it. The only other alternative is me running around with a fire starter. Oops. Rifleman's got armor, but no firepower. Trebuchet underpowered. Yeah, she's gotta do the Hunchback, I think. Yuck. It's as good as it's gonna get. 310 with vanilla hardware. Not a fan, honestly.
Right now, do not have missile. Missile very hard to get.
All Alright, gonna be a little bit shorter tonight, because it's Sunday. Ian's got to head over to the live stream lounge after, so I'm going to try to cut this as close to 9 o'clock, so even if I don't succeed at this one, I'll save the rest or the redo for next week.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Commander, the first tier is the Republic's Assault Battalion. This makes us well suited for siege breaking and straight up fights, but admittedly less prepared for scouting and information gathering operations. With Predlitz's populace aiding Marcus Kurita, we are finding ourselves flying a bit blind. I need you to prod the Ronin's defenses so that we can triangulate where Marcus Kurita's headquarters has been set up. We expect Marcus's Ronin to respond to you advancing on the marked nav point. Travel to its location and prod their defenses. We'll be monitoring the movement patterns of the surrounding hostiles and gather a projection on where they have established their base of operations.
Alright, so on the other side of the base. Am I supposed to go through the base? The base looks kind of wrecked.
Enemy in sight.
Hey, why'd you go all the way around?
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I don't see anything about keeping the base intact, so... I don't have to worry about keeping it alive. I'm walking over it. Got dump trucks and everything over here anyway. Into a little deforestation. I'm back here. You're lucky I don't have a laser. Large laser. Oh, the Battle Master had the short range. This is got the long range. Rate of fire, junk. Haha, you got a gimpy leg. And you're dead.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Target sent to hell.
Hey. We don't play like
Scopes
that.
are lighting up with additional bogies, Commander.
So it better not be one of those, oh surprise, whole nother objective missions, because you need all that other stuff repaired. You need this stuff not to be too broken either, just in case. Oh, there's a level 3 they're throwing at us. Whoa! No, that's the dropship. We got at least a medium and an assault class. There's one. There's a piece of them. Oh, there's something else back there too. Where's that just shrapnel? There, pull his arm off. Pull his other arm off. Pull his legs off. Punch and kick. They only dropped those two on us?
Acquired.
There, get him from long range. Champion Charger. The half plane looking one. No, it's not the Charger, it's the Champion. No. Whoa! How'd you guys pull that off? Usually you can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Enemy mech forces spotted operating in the area. Watch out for them.
Target acquired.
Alright, I'm not gonna worry about that tank when there's 3 other mechs coming from the other direction. I can't believe we got Captain Morgan for a pilot. I would always be questioning his accuracy. Let's see, what do I go for here? Yep, I'll walk this out of range.
Target acquired.
Yes, I'm trying to not clip the head of a friendly here. Did we take out one of, or are all 3 still here? He's hurting. Yes, hobble. Hobble. Hobble your way to failure. Yes, punch a mech when it's down. There we go. A little brutal on the tactics there. Alright, Crab, you're next. Especially since you got a tiny laser there.
Great work, Commander. We are tracking enemy reinforcements on your position now. It shouldn't be long before we have what we need.
Alright, Serena's not looking so good in the Hunchback. That is the lightest one.
Get ready for some company.
I've got to fix this screen clipping going on here. It's not even from the new overlay. There's the Phoenix Hawk. If we don't have other weapons, let's see if we can take one for the salvage. Hey, you're just picking on me because I'm the tall guy. Come here, get some. Right in the face. Right in the shoulder. Here, have another. I'll do this all day. Or until my mech falls. My mech goes to headbutt me. Yeah, it didn't work out for you, did it? Ah, there goes my arm. Ouch. This is Panther or something else. That's what I get for rocking Sockman again. Yeah, that VTOL's like right overhead. Bugs Bunny once again saving the day, according to him. Yeah, an arm, that's what it is.
Had spotted additional bogies, heading along a trajectory that intersects with your position.
Oh, I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Oh, yep, we got more. All fun and games till somebody loses an arm. Pull! Crunch. Got him. Got him. Got that one too. Can't be too much left of it. 21. Watch them go toe to toe. There we go. Pop in the air. Just another Phoenix Hawk. That's great. Our odds of getting one have finally doubled.
Got it.
There we go.
We've located a field base that the Ronin are using as their base of operations here. When it's safe, withdraw to the marked X-field site. Any further Ronin forces destroyed will help us greatly here, so I am authorizing you combat bonuses for all hostiles destroyed prior to your X-field.
Thursday, I've just received word that a number of DCMS jump ships have materialized at the system's jump point and have dismounted military dropships now on full burn toward us. Unknown if they are affiliated with Marcus Corita and his Ronin.
Well,
Just what we need. We'll worry about them later. Let's focus on the task at hand. I'll prep a message to send to the system's jump point.
so we've got 3 heavies, and we got 3 in the orange and the red, so... I've yet to see the game have any dynamic plot system, meaning, oh, if you don't do this, it'll affect you later, but... It's kind of hard for me to risk it when these things gotta get repaired.
Enemy mech on the field.
Let me at least get out of harm's way here. Oh boy, yeah, they're already taking shots. There's 4 of them. Oh, yeah. Not putting up with that. Definitely not putting up with
Good
that.
work, Commander. Return to our operations center. I have an update on the DCMS dropships heading our way.
What is that? Battle? Ugh, yeah, Battlemaster,
Target acquired.
Dragon. Yeah, not in fighting shape for that. Alright, we got 5. How much damage? Less damage taken. Phoenix Hawk for 11. The 1K. I don't know if that's better or not, but Cougar, what is this? Crab CGR, I don't know. Charger. Cougar. Alright, what's our weapon? Okay, so we got a level 3 out there. We can maybe get a couple things plus the Phoenix Hawk if there's anything worth it. And actually that laser is probably the only thing of interest. So let's start with the Phoenix Hawk, and then maybe take the lasers. So there's that. And it would be nice to take the AC-2. Laser. 1 left. And start stocking the LRM-5s. Alright, we can live with that. Anybody in the hospital? No? Good. Don't worry, Captain Morgan will drink his way out of the infirmary. Aye. Alright, so now they're sending us after the big dog here, which... What's the timeline here? Mission start 15 days, so that means virtually nothing's getting repaired. We almost have to spend more money on mechs again. The Crusader will be fixed. That's about it. And what does our mission briefing look like? 360, naturally, increase the tonnage again. Difficulty, not telling us. But it can only go upwards, I can assume. We'll start the repairs. But it's going to be spending our way into oblivion again. If there's anything that's not crazy damaged, we need to leave it alone and reuse it. So how's this one looking? Alright, how'd these... Oh man, they got this thing destroyed. Look at all that armor shredded on that thing. And lost a medium laser. So chances of fielding all these to go get him, not likely. And our payment's going to be in 2 days. We're putting this in cold storage for the time being, so we don't have to pay for it. Not good, folks. Not good. 285,000. 70 days. 13 days. All right. Cyclops is going to be in the fight. Hunchback, not so much. You know, what'll probably happen is if we make it out of here and these things are still repaired, I'm going to fly to a hub, cancel the orders, and see if we get the refund, and then try to do it all over again with less money. 80 days. So our next fielded operation is going to be... yeah, barely about 200 tons. We've got... I got my fire starter. We got the Cyclops, the Crusader, and I could maybe buy one more mech. Yeah, we got Black Knight. Maybe the Highlander might be an option, but that's still another 12. I don't really want to buy another Warhammer. We got 2 of them. Thunderbolt and Stalker seem... I mean, that's very missile friendly. Oh my, that's very laser and missile friendly. I don't think we have one yet. It's 11. It's probably one of the cheaper ones. So maybe what we'll do, just as an experiment next time, which actually will probably be tomorrow night. I may actually see how I can do with the fire starter and then run everything else as heavy as possible. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be a short one tonight. Let me save, and then... I'll call it a night, and then that'll give me some time to tweak a couple things for tomorrow. See if I can fix some of the screen stuff a little bit. And carry on with the story that way. Okay, so... nerf the audio here. So thanks again to Call to Stealth stopping by over on Twitch, and as mentioned at the beginning, I know I was fighting with the audio, so I don't know if that came through, but thanks to Alabama Traveler over on Odysee for a couple donation drops over there, and thank you to everybody else who's lurking watching, even if you're kind of quiet. We're glad to have you. So don't forget, hit the likes, shares, follows, subscribes, red pills, so you can keep a track of when our crazy random schedule starts up. Also, the link is in the outro. Don't forget to check the Firewall Protocol saga, because that is the sci-fi world that we're building here. And the audiobook content is available for subscribers, and along with some previews to check that out. So I think that's it for announcements. I'm going to keep plugging away at the Hyperstream 2.0 stuff to hopefully get our promo stuff back up and running here pretty soon. But that's going to do it for Sunday night, and this will likely become the official time for the Rec Room. So we'll be back on Mercenaries once we no longer have Friday nights. But in the meantime, I'm just going to keep knocking out some MechWarrior and XCOM to get us caught back up. So hope everybody has a great start to their week and their Monday, and hopefully see you tomorrow night. Catch you later.